So, Williams have a serious history in Formula 1, with 9 championships, 114 wins and 313 podium finishes. These stats speak to the incredible success the team has achieved over the years, and their legacy in the sport. But despite this success, Williams are far from the team they used to be, with their last championship coming in 1997 and their last win in 2012. This decline has been so significant that they have become a metaphor for underperformance in the world of Formula 1. But with new owners and leadership in place, there is hope that Williams can once again become a contender in the sport. So for this video, we'll take a little dive into the history of Williams, their recent struggles and the steps being taken to bring the team back to where they belong, at the top step of the podium. So Williams started all the way back in 1977 and quickly made an impact in the world of Formula 1, winning their first race in just their 5th attempt. The team's early success was a serious sign of things to come, as they went on to win a total of 9 championships in 17 years, thanks in no small part to the incredible drivers they had behind the wheel. Legends such as Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost, Nigel Mansell, Damon Hill and Nelson Piquet all drove for Williams at one point, and the team was widely regarded as the Mercedes of Formula 1 in its heyday. But as the sport grew and big car companies entered the sport with big backing, Williams, being a private team, struggled to keep up. They gradually slipped back over the years, with their last truly competitive season being 2015. And in recent years, Williams has finished at the bottom of the standings 4 out of 5 times since 2018. But hope is returning to the Grove-based outfit. In 2023, they have shown much more promise, with much better pace that has unfortunately been thwarted by some unfortunate events. Despite this, their performance has been notable, and they would have scored some great points if it were not for those setbacks. So, is this a sign of things to come? Well, there is still a long way back. In the past couple decades, despite their impressive history and legacy in the sport, Williams has struggled to keep up with the big constructors in Formula 1. They simply haven't had the financial resources to match the investment that teams like Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull have to put into their cars. So in 2020, the Williams family made the difficult decision to sell the team to new owners, a US private equity firm called Dorilton Capital. The hope was that with new financial backing, the team would be able to become more competitive and start winning races again. But since the sale, there hasn't been much of an improvement in Williams' performance on track, and there were doubts about whether the new owners were investing enough in the team to make a difference. However, at the start of the 2023 season, Williams announced they had invested an additional £36 million into the team. This is a good amount of money, and it suggests that the new owners are serious about turning things around for Williams. Now, of course, it's still too early to tell how much of an impact this investment will have. The team will need to work hard to develop their car and improve their performance on track. But at least for now, Williams fans can take heart in the fact that their team is being given the resources they need to compete at the highest level in Formula 1 once again. So we know Formula 1 is all about big budgets, high-tech engineering and cutting-edge technology. And while it's true that money is crucial to a team's success, it's not the only factor that matters. To be competitive in Formula 1, a team needs to be well structured and well run, with a clear vision and strong leadership. This is a lesson that Williams has learned the hard way in recent years. The team has struggled to keep up with their rivals back on the track, and while they have recently received new backing from their new owners, Dorilton Capital, they know that money alone won't be enough to turn things around. And that's why Williams have made the bold decision to bring in a new boss with a proven track record of success in Formula 1. His name is James Vowles. Vowles was a key part of the Mercedes team that has dominated the sport over the past decade, serving as the team's head of strategy and helping to guide them to multiple championships. Bringing Vowles on board is a major coup for Williams, and it shows that the team is serious about turning things around. He's got a deep understanding of what it takes to win in Formula 1, and he is determined to bring that winning culture to Williams. And one of the key areas that Vowles has focused on since joining the team is communication. There has traditionally been a disconnect between the factory and the race team at Williams, with poor communication leading to mistakes and missed opportunities. And so Vowles has been working hard to bring the Susides together, creating a more cohesive and collaborative environment at the team. Of course, there are no guarantees that Vowles will be able to replicate the success he enjoyed with Mercedes at Williams, and there have been other examples in the past of high-profile technical leaders who struggled to adapt to their new roles at new teams. Paddy Lowe, for example, joined Williams in 2017 after serving as technical director at Mercedes, but he struggled to make an impact and ultimately left the team. However, based on Vowles' approach so far, it seems unlikely that he will have a repeat of Lowe's mistakes. Vowles has a clear understanding of what needs to be done at Williams to succeed, and he is focused on building a strong and cohesive team that can compete at the highest level. That being said, Williams still has some work to do if they want to be competitive on the track. Not to mention, the team is currently without a clear technical director after both technical director FX de Maison and CEO Jos Capito left the team. This is definitely an area that the team will need to address soon if they want to continue making decent progress. So what is a realistic timeline for Williams moving forward? Well, as the team continues to make progress under James Vowles, we can expect to see them no longer be at the bottom of the standings this season and score some good points. And with the recent investment and Vowles' experience from Mercedes, the team could become a competitive midfield team in the coming years. For now, the team's focus on developing a strong culture and well-run organisation could set them up for long-term success in the future. But being realistic, it's unlikely that they'd ever be championship challengers for quite a while, if ever.